This game is a journey into nature, where you'll discover various plants and mushrooms, including some that are poisonous. While this game is as accurate as possible, it is not a replacement for proper foraging reference. Please be careful when foraging in the real world. Don't go eating random mushrooms unless you know exactly what you're doing, and even then, it's hazardous. When in doubt, leave it out. Out and About is the next cozy Next Fest demo we've got going on here. We have Where's Wendy here, ready to go out and forage in the wild. Let's do it. Character creation. Yes. Face. You have them. Left eye color. That's actually kind of hard to read because of the glare from the window, but that's okay. Different eye color. Right eye color. Alright. We got noses. 22 of them to be precise. We have mouths of various kinds. I didn't even look at the eyes. Yeah. Several eyes. Okay. Let's be wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. How do I... Back, there we go. Hair. Can I give you lots of hair? You have 2 of 43 different hairstyles. Okay. Let's go with that one. Kind of wild, kind of bouncy. Reminds me of an anime character where her hair just kind of fluffs up whenever she gets startled or shocked or whatever. Fringes. Oh, we got more fringes. Love it. Sure. Eyebrows. I can't see the eyebrows under the fringes, so it's fine. Extras. Ears, medical mask, earrings. Sure, let's give her pointy elf here. She'll be out in the forest. Nah, that's okay. No glasses. She could have a beard, though. Kind of dig the mustache, but it's a little bit much. Piercings of various kinds, most of which are kind of hidden by the hair, so that's kind of unnecessary for me. Clothes. Let's do overalls. Shorts overalls. Yes. We're gonna be full on ready for nature. Shorts overalls, a little bit tattered, a little bit used and worn, and hiking boots ready to go. Player name. Sure. Let's do it. You're fast asleep in your tent when a sudden crack of thunder jolts you awake. The air is heavy with the scent of rain and the distant rumble grows louder. Oh no, my tent. A little bit of slowness loading the assets in, but I think that might actually be my computer. I'm not really sure. Our tent is all the way up there, but we needed that. Oh. Something else's tent is all the way up there. Hello? It said to leave a message and be at the beep. I hope you can hear me okay, Pumpkin. That rain last night was dreadful. I couldn't sleep a wink with all that thunder. Oh, I do hope you made it to that campsite okay. If you spot Annie, the campsite manager, don't be shy to ask her for directions for town and say hello, huh? You've heard me speak about my best friend Barbara before. She's always foraging, rustling up some tea or tincture. She normally goes to these woods near your campsite. Check in on her on your way, would you? I can't wait to see you, Pumpkin. Ah, Granny. Was the interact with the understood. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Wee, 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 wee. Okay, we have tent. We have other tent. Who are you? Starting fresh. A terrible storm happened last night. I should check in with Annie. No, it's Annie. Hi. Wow, that was some storm last night. I thought our tents were about to blow clean away. Good thing you bunkered down when you did. We didn't get a chance to properly meet before the rain kicked in. I'm Annie. I run this campsite. Storm must have finally passed, and gosh, it has done a number on the site. We're lucky these fallen trees didn't cause more damage to the place, or to us. Now that I think of it, if the campsite is this bad, the town must be in real trouble. We need to go check on everyone. I mean, towns are notoriously more robust than campsites, but it could be wrong. Follow me, there's no time to lose. But I want to forage. Wow, okay, there's lots of down trees. Okay, maybe things are not in great shape. Did you just... Hang on. Hang on, did she just... She did! She did the whole little balanced foot thing as you go down steep hills. The trees have blocked the path completely, but with a bit of muscle, I'm sure we can squeeze through. You lead on, I'm right behind you. No, I was just gonna jump it, but alright. With a mighty strength, we have pushed 3 fallen oaks and a pile of rubble out of the way. Ow, oof, that stings. One of those tree branches nicked my hand something fierce. I have the worst luck. I always get cuts and bruises when I'm rushing places. Guess Barbara's gonna have to patch me up again. No matter what scrapes I get into, she can always find some herb to help me out. That's what makes Barbara a foraging master. She's normally in the woods just ahead. We should find her. So yeah, that tree, that would have been difficult to push. Like, I'm pretty sure there were at least 2 trees crumpled up together there. Possibly more. That would have been very difficult. We are a beast. We are strong. I like how she skips up at the top of a hill and she does the balancy thing, stepping down. Oh, Annie, I was just coming to check on you, dear. All that thunder and lightning and you out in nothing but a tent? What have you done to your hand? I just tussled with the tree branch. It got the better of me. But never mind that. Is everyone else okay for the storm? As usual, the only one with an injury is you, sweet Annie. Everyone else is shaken up, but fine. It's the towns that taken the battering. We really should get your hand cleaned up. Plantain leaves are just the thing to dress this cut. Perhaps your new friend can help us gather some? Oh yes, this is May's grandchild. Lovely to meet you, dear. This is quite the welcome to Portobello. Portobello the town, alright. Would you mind helping me forage? It's easier than it looks, I promise. All you need is a basket and some foraging cards. When you spy a plant, identify it using the cards and harvest away. Try not to take more than half the plant so it will remain healthy and regrow. And keep a keen eye. Similar species often grow in the same patches. Ribwort and broadleaf plantain often grow alongside each other around here. I'll give you the foraging cards for both plants. The leaves of either will do. I reckon you'll find plenty along the pathways around these parts. They crop up around disturbed soil. Happy hunting! I got Barbara's basket. I got some ribwort plantain card. Broadleaf plantain card. Field guide. You can find all your foraging cards in the field guide. Here you can find interesting information and scientific images of each plant. You can also play the identification minigame again. Boopty boom, boopty boom. Found in grasslands and along paths, ribwort plantain has long ribbed leaves and forms a short, dense flower spike. It's mycorrhizal? Mycorrhizal. It is mycorrhizal with many fungi. That's not a term I am familiar with. Especially snowy waxcap. You can get a mushroom-like flavor. So mycorrhizal, judging on the name alone, makes me think that it is some sort of, not parasitic, but hosting type environment for mushrooms or some sort of fungus in its rhizome under the soil. And then that is imparting it with a mushroomy flavor. Makes sense. The flower spike is edible before blooming, and children once used it as a catapult. by a catapult. A ribwort plantain stops bleeding, aids tissue repair, and soothes insect and nettle stings. The root treats rattlesnake bites, while the sap can be applied to make into a tea. Its seeds are high in roughage, promoting digestion. Okay, cool. It is edible, in theory. Now, I haven't seen these in the wild before, but I have seen these. Broadleaf plantain is a very common perennial weed found in many lawns and pastures. It is very nutritious, containing high levels of calcium, and has antiseptic and antihistamine properties. The plant can be used externally in treating skin inflammations, cuts, and stings. It is mycorrhizal with many fungi, including the snowy waxcap. Every cell contains fungal hyphae, giving plantain a distinct mushroom flavor. Nice. Yes, I definitely have had these growing in my yard before. Generally speaking, unless you know exactly what's on your lawn, you don't want to eat random things on your lawn because of things like insecticides and whatnot that tend to be either applied directly to your lawn or spread from other lawns nearby. Be careful when eating random shit on your lawn. Okay. Annie has hurt her hand. I should follow her to Barbara for help. So we need to find one of each of the plantains. She said disturbed soil. Oh, it's right here. It's right friggin' here. All right, cool. Plant patches. A plant patch contains up to 2 plants that are lookalikes. You should learn to be cautious and compare them well. You get mockberries in your yard. Resemble strawberries, but the seeds are red and it's flavorless. Interesting. I have never heard of those before. Alright. Understood. Okay, so we've got... I mean, these are the broadleaf and these are the ribwort. Identification. First, click on the card that belongs to the plant on the left, and click on the parts of the plant, stem, leaves, flowers to identify. Okay. Card. Probably ribwort. Long and thin spear leaves with parallel veins. Small, creamy flower with brown seed pods. Indeed. And this one is the broadleaf. Short oval leaves and long, narrow flower spikes. Yes. Great. We can harvest. Harvestable plants are displayed on the left side. Click on the parts to harvest. Pay attention to the health bar. Don't take too much. Okay. Well, we only needed leaves for her thing. Leaf. What do we take and why? Leaf. Antibacterial powerhouse used for cuts and coughs. We can't even take the flower stalks. Okay. Leaf. 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 That's all we need. Let us take leaf, leaf, leaf. 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 One more leaf. Leafity, 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 leaf. You get a little noise if you take too much. It did say leave more than half, and I am technically leaving more than half, but I might be going a little bit too far. Alright. I have collected. Give Barbara the plantains. I shall. That took you no time at all. You must have been a green touch, my dear. Well done. Maybe we should collect some more plants while we're out here. With the storm, we'll need extra supplies. Yes. Having a good stock of herbs and medicinals never hurts. Though, of course, you might find some plants you aren't familiar with. Thank you, friendly. If you can show me a picture of a plant you've seen, I can give you the foraging cards to guide safe harvesting. Oh, here, I have a spare camera you can use. I keep a spare everything. You never know when something might break. If you ever want to talk photography, I'm your girl. Now, let's not get distracted. Just snap a photo of everything you don't recognize, dear. Collecting a variety of plants would be ideal. Though I won't complain if you find yourself swept away by the foraging bug. Make sure you know what you're picking. Some plants have dangerous lookalikes. I got a camera. Take photos of new plants. I can do that. These look like plants. See. Photos. Looks like we have a thistle patch. Just the whole thing? Oh, this is one of my favorites, stinging nettle, often found growing in ruins and disturbed ground. It's extremely nutritious and tastes like spinach. And this is red dead nettle. Despite the name, it's not harmful. It's actually part of the mint family. Great. We'll inspect those things later. I can't go that way. Do we have new plants? I mean, we've already got those. We don't want to do that. These are the same. More plants. I mean, we can take pictures of them, see if it'll count as new. No, did not count as new. Okay. These are more nettles. Start forest bathing. Ah, by forest bathing you mean sitting and contemplating nature. I see. It's lovely. I could see this being a nice chillax type of game. Just foraging in nature, communing with the butterflies, having a nice time. I did see these, however. Oh, you found chamomile. My aunt used to drink chamomile tea. It helped her to get a good night's sleep. She'd carry it in her little thermos jug wherever she went. And this is its cousin, the common daisy. This bitter flower makes a wonderfully soothing salve and tastes lovely in salads. Hooray! Now, am I supposed to collect them? Yes, I am supposed to collect them. Let's get some chamomile and some daisies. They do look very similar, don't they? Different leaves, but very similar flowers. Alright, let's go with the chamomile first. Feathery green leaves. And white daisy-like flower. See? It even says it's a daisy-like flower. And then this one is the actual daisy. Small, dark green spoon-shaped leaves. Thin, hairy green flower stem. And the yellow disc flowers. Let's collect. We collect the flowers. Alright, so we can take 9 flowers, I think, before it gets sad. So let's take 9 flowers. 9 flowers. You already said. Daisy, we take the leaf and the flower. Ooh. That'll do. I don't actually know what we're doing with all of these things, but we're doing them. I think we've collected all we can from here. And then we also, I think, probably should collect some of the nettles just for funsies. So we've got hairy opposite leaves that turn purple towards the top. We have a square stem, and we have the purple bilateral flowers with lips. And then here we have the stinging nettle. Sucks if you touch it, but delicious if you eat it. Heart-shaped leaves, square stem, and dangling clusters of tiny white flowers. Alright, let us pick. Take leaf and flower. So we could take 3 flowers and 2 leaves, or 2 flowers and 3 leaves. And then these ones, just leaf. 6 leaves, okay. Alright, I think that's all of them. Good. Alright, let's go back to Barbara. Where are you at, Barbara? Aren't you quite the natural forager? Thank you so much, dear. These supplies will definitely help the patch the town back up. There we go. Annie's hand is looking better already, thanks to you. It doesn't sting at all anymore. Your salves are always magic, Barbara. Do you think you'll be making it okay to town yourself? Barbara and I are going to scope out the damage here. These trees have looked in better shape. Before you head off, you should sort all the plants you've collected. You wouldn't want to mix up some edible with something dangerous. You can use my sorting table to categorize everything you found. Let me know when you've sorted all your plants. The table's right here. Alright. Sorting. Use the sorting table over there. Now, I did already harvest these. I didn't already harvest these. I already harvested these. And they are still sad. So at some point, these are either going to regrow or this is like a permanent situation. Not really sure yet. But let us sort our leaves. Select the correct plant to get curiosity points. If you fail 2 times, you don't get any points. If in doubt, leave it out. Okay. So I'm supposed to recognize the leaf from all the other stuff. Okay, so this would be a broadleaf plantain. This is a ribwort plantain. This is, I think this one's chamomile. That one's daisy. That one is daisy. This one is the red dead nettle. This one is the also red dead nettle. This one is the stinging nettle. Hooray, I did the thing. That's gonna take some brain power. I did it. Sorted already? My, you are a quick learner. Sorting is such an important step. One wrong identification can cause a whole host of troubles. I mean, wouldn't it be better to sort them as you're harvesting? I mean, I know that takes a little bit of extra time on the upfront, but sort them into separate little baggies and then you don't have to worry about that later. It's fine. I still remember the time I ate those bad fungi. I couldn't go camping after a whole week. I always say, when in doubt, leave it out. We can't all be foraging masters, but after that last time, I'll try to remember. You best get along to your Granny May. Be careful. The logs of blocking the path. I wouldn't want to patch up any more injuries. I think I spotted Charles in the patch towards town. He should be able to help you clear the way. Hooray! I like it. I think we'll actually call it here. It's kind of nice. It's cute. It's adorable. Characters are delightful. The various mechanics of dealing with the flowers and the plants and whatnot are fun. Sorting, harvesting, doing all the stuff and things. I'm curious where it's going to go as a game and a story. You know, is it going to be? I like the little the little downhill running animation. That's cute. And also the little skipping up hills. Oh, she didn't do it that time. Why didn't you do it that time? I was trying to demonstrate and you didn't cooperate. Skip up the hills. There we go. It's cute. And then the forest bathing, just a little bit of a zen moment there. It's got some cuteness to it. I like it. But for now, we shall on to the next and final game for Next Fest. Ooh. Big plants. These are, trying to remember, I think these are yarrow. Pretty sure these are yarrow. Just double check. Yarrow, yes. Yay, I know my plants sometimes. It's also confused with highly toxic poison hemlock. So, once again, with the message at the very start of the game, don't go eating random crap in your backyard unless you know exactly what you're doing, because you might die. That is the message to take away from this game. Alright, on to the next game.